Hi everybody, welcome to Goddess Queendom. I am Blue. So today I've pulled out a couple of oracle cards and some tarot cards from my rose deck, and then also the Path of Horror tarot deck, which I think is a beautiful deck. There's a ton of reds, tons of yellows, and those are kind of my favorite colors, and that draws my eye. So this is an amazing pull here, because what I'm seeing is that for a lot of you, you have an idea, a strong idea that's given you something in your heart that you feel like, you know what, maybe I'd like to do this. And you have the resources, the ability to do it. The question is, are you going to do it? And essentially the cards are saying, if you go for it, you do have a lot of success in this area. I'm also seeing that it's going to be a ton of hard work. You're going to be carrying the load because you're the one that cares about this the most. It's your idea, you care about it. And then the Magician card just kind of tells me you're going to create something from nothing. When you don't think that, you know, you can do this, when the load is so stinking heavy and you're not sure you can make it happen, you turn into a manifester. You are created to manifest your life. And I think this is going to be an amazing testament when this occurs for you, because nobody's going to believe this. And so I see the Tower and I see Feast. And then I also pulled out the Moon rune. And this kind of is telling me that, you know, there's a lot of things in your life that are going to fall away. And with the Moon rune, you know, that it's just a lot of uncertainty, a lot of you know, changes that can happen. And kind of with all this together, you know, there are things in your life that are going to fall away. And essentially you hear a lot of people, you know, saying stuff like, you know, so-and-so's talking about you, so-and-so is being rude, so-and-so, you know, is trying to block you, trying to take your blessings. The fact of the matter is nobody has power over your life unless you give them power. And so the Tower here is just kind of saying, mind your business, you know, have your tea, get your flowers, get your crystals out, and mind your business. Yes, other people might have opinions. They might be rude. They might put you down, talk about you, try to make you lower than them. But the fact of the matter is that will never happen. It's just words. And so this is where you're just going to have to smile at the words, because you're eventually going to feast. Slow down, take care of you. Don't listen to all these naysayers. They don't matter. You know, the only reason that they're saying these things or acting a certain way in your life is because you are the one that has the promises. You are the one that has the skill, the knowledge, and the ability to change your life, and you're not taking them with you. So essentially people are going to be mad. People are going to feel like you left them, and they are going to try to, you know, take action by using their words, you know, being foul, being cruel, maybe ghosting you and things like that. And the fact of the matter is, you can absolutely eat alone. You know, look at all this fruit, look at all this wine, look at her, you know, her throne. Yeah, I'll eat alone. Because your tribe will come. And the fact of the matter is when all these other people fall away, they were never your tribe. These were never your people. And sometimes when we are making massive changes in our life, people that are low vibrations, they can't come with you. You are such a strong spirit. And when you take time to listen to spirit, listen to goddess, listen to, you know, what the plan is for your life. You know, I think we all sometimes believe that, you know, when we're born, what's my purpose in life? I'm supposed to be a lawyer, I'm supposed to be a doctor, you know, all these things. But the fact of the matter is that's not your purpose. When you are born, you're not born to say, I'm supposed to be a doctor. What you're born into is to say, you know, I'm going to take this path. I'm going to learn in each path I take and each job I take. I'm going to learn something. And maybe you are going to be, you know, a doctor or whatever, but that's not really the full point of it. The point of it is that what are you getting out of this life? What are you providing for other people? What are you providing for yourself? How are you knowing yourself? And I feel so strongly that we've forgotten to just know ourselves. We've taken so much time to please others, bless others, do what our parents say, and forgotten that we have an innate knowledge, something within us that screams out, Hey, move, turn left. Hey, don't go down that path. Hey, hold this crystal and feel my energy. I speak to you. And yes, I'm speaking to you. Screw all these other people telling me that you don't hear anything, because you are not crazy. We forget that the world speaks. We forget that there's vibrations in everything, and that we just don't take time to listen. So what if people want to call you crazy or whatever? You're going to manifest so much in your life, and people are just going to be looking in awe. And I think sometimes we need to have these tower moments, and we need to just say thank you. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it stinks that maybe somebody you thought was so close to you, would never act this way, would never tell your secrets, would never try to destroy your character. But the fact of the matter is, sometimes you have to have such an ending with somebody so that they never come back, because Spirit did not create your path for them. Your path is yours. You are divine. You are holy. And somehow we've forgotten that along the way. When we are so worried about what other people think, we've forgotten who we are along the way. You are gods and goddesses. You stand firm in who it is that you are created to be. And it's to know thyself. It's to step forward and become. It's to step forward and to meet the people you're supposed to meet. Meet your soul tribe. Meet your soulmate. Meet, somebody that can teach you, or who you can teach. And the thing is if you have all these people grabbing at your ankles, there's a reason they're grabbing at your ankles. Nobody wants you to go when you're a certain vibration. And they probably don't even understand that that is the reason that they're hanging on so tight. Like, why am I hanging on so tight to her? I called her this, I called her that. I hate her in my mind, but I'm still hanging on to her ankles. And I'm doing that because I don't know why I can't let her or him go. And it's because of your vibration. They don't know what that is. They don't know that you have power, you have strength, and you are essentially probably what's kept people healthy for longer than they should have. You are probably what kept people together, the groups together. You kept joy in places where someone just spewed negativity. Like, you are the person that put a bright light into a situation that is essentially darkness without you. And so, Spirit is just saying that's not your vibration. Those are not your tribe. We're gonna remove it from you, and your only job is to relax and don't pay attention to what's going on. These people are going to do what they need to do, say what they need to say. Harm is never coming to you, because we got your back. So all I need you to do is just meditate. All I need you to do is ask me what it is that Goddess wants me to do. Goddess, show me, I'm ready. Lead me. Goddess, open the doors. I'm ready to do this. I'll let go of whatever just needs to be gone. And allow people to show themselves for who they are. Allow people to show themselves for who is not coming with you on your path. You are kings and queens. You deserve everything. This world is open to you. And for those that just want to stay low vibes, stay in their corner, you're not staying with them. You're not hanging with them. This life is too stinking short. You're moving forward. You've got stuff to do. It's written in the cards. And you know what? You don't even need cards for that. It is written in the universe. And so thank you, Goddess. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. We open our hearts to you. We open our lives to you. And we ask that you show us the beautiful path ahead of us, and, protect us and keep us. And thank you so much. And so it is, and so it is. Bless you all, and may you have a fabulous week.